Okay, this is a walking tour of the garden, and I just wanted to give John Humphrey an idea of his creation, what's going on. This is the front strip in front of the window, as you can see. It's in the shade because it's about 4 or so in the afternoon. These are the new roses on either side. I'm sorry, I'll keep it this way. On either side. So those will come in nice and red, and there's the pink one we left. I'll tell you that orange annual that you put in is very, very pretty. Also, you notice these white flowers that are coming up in the front fringe were some flowers that didn't get dug up, which are good, that we had planted at one point, and I think they might have spread. So that's the front strip. Back up for a second, you can see it more. And then we're going to go down Lavender Lane, and it's still getting some afternoon sun. So everything's you can't see it, but there's tons of bees and lots of lavender. And here is this guy who's happy with the nice purple, light blue flower, rather. And then, of course, we're moving over into the big rose bush, which is starting to go by. But I'm just curious about what to do. Maybe I'll tack this guy over. But these guys over here are kind of big and just nothing to do. So I think I'm going to pull those or cut those back. Question I also have is, how do you cut back roses? So here's a rose bush we planted last time you were down. And it's starting to droop a little bit. But how do I cut back? Where do I cut back the blooms? Is a question I have. But anyway, here is one of the poppies that you planted, which are just terrific. They're kind of littered all over. Now we're going to move out of Lavender Lane and move underneath the tree, which is still kind of good. These flowers didn't come back, or haven't popped yet, so maybe they're not going to come up bloom this year. I don't know. But I tell you, that red one, that's going to come. That devil's something or other is going to come up nicely. I can tell. Here's the the back. The gar is coming back nicely. Some milkweed weed, I think it is coming up there nicely. So this is doing fine. Both those are pretty healthy this year. Actually, this one's smaller, but still looking much healthier than it was last year. So that's good. I like those plants. There's a rose bush in the back there. It's getting a little crowded out, but it looks healthy and happy. And then there's a yellow rose bush that's grown up nicely. But again, it's starting to go by. I need to know how to cut it back. Along. This is kind of the favorite part of the garden. I love that blue flower, the poppies. This rose bush here has gotten really happy, and I've let it go per your instruction. And I just letting it kind of go up, straight on up, and tacked up one branch off to the right, but that's about it. Also, I didn't know what we had before, but maybe it was, what was that? It was a rose, rock rose, that we got taken out, but there's kind of an empty patch there. I'll tell you, these artichokes are pretty happy. I'm not sure if we can pull them up at some point. They're happy. I love those blue flowers here. Looking good. So that's the front, and I'll wrap this up here shortly. This is the blooms, or the leaves that come up on the maples, which is nice. The front yard, front thing. So anyway, that's it here for now. Wishing you a happy Sunday. That catmint's coming up nice. Look at all the names I know now. And then the ivy's starting to come. I don't know how I can get this ivy trained up. This is what it did last year when it started from the base there. But I want to get it to move around the house. I don't know if I can train it or not, but maybe it's just going to do it on its own. Anyway, signing out, Mr. Humphrey. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Miss you, man. Love you. Here's the front of the house again. Kind of hard to see, but it's all looking pretty snazzy. All right, muchacho. Talk to you later.